beautiful budgies, welcome back to another Fantasy Video Guy, and welcome back to episode 3, or roll 3, if that's what you want to call these, of the original Wolfen that was shot on the Canon EOS 650. So, we're taking a look at the film's rolls today. Of course, here is also other rolls that were going to come out for black and white. Wolfen Delta 100, and of course the cheaper alternative, Cannon Pan 100. Of course, we also have other rolls from Cannon as well. But I want to see what Wolfen Delta and Cannon Pan looks like. They're roughly similar. But this is the third roll of the original Wolfen. We will take a look at the Wolfen Delta next month in September. But it's original Wolfen that we shot all the way back in May the 17th. Yes, we're going to take it back. This roll was shot on the 17th of May 2025. Yes, I know it took a while to get this one out. But anyway, let's take a look at it. So we were pretty much shooting with the Canon EOS 650 with the 35-105 lens with Dante at the park during this session. Of course, on the 20th we were shooting with the 35-70, if I recall, and we were trying to do some testing. So, of course, the first episode here, well, the first picture you see is way underexposed, as you can see here. I think this is because we were trying to shoot at 1/500th of a second, which just didn't work out. Same with this shot, but I can actually fix this in post. And here's some other pictures. Some of these are decent enough. This is just far too blurry, but some of these actually are pretty cool. Yeah, this is top of the hill. Pretty cool. This was actually a nice shot. This is walking down the steps. And again, just Anthony doing some wandering around. And we've got just looking out into the graveyard by the church. This is one of my favourite shots, you know, try and copy the shots that we've already done. Some extra bits, sorry I hit the mic there. Some extra new bits they haven't done before. And of course, they work out a little bit better, these portrait shots for this film. You know, it's very so differently shooting original Wolfen. And yeah, just sifting through some of these. Some of these worked, some of these didn't. Most of these now actually did work. So yeah, we've got a shot of him looking into the grave out there. So yeah, these ones actually are alright. Some of these are a bit blurry, but you know, film has a bit of a more better longitude. You don't even notice. It just, the blur just covers up with the grain. And, yeah, I love this shot. It's just him walking around, and then just him lying down here, which is actually one of the ones that I want to get printed because I love this shot. standing up there. And these are the two that really don't work out. And I think this can't be fixed either, so these three will be removed. So we only have 31 pictures, because I don't think I can fix this in post. Which is pretty unfortunate. But yeah, so we're gonna go into Lightroom Classic and sort it out. Right, so then now in my Lightroom Classic, so I'm gonna import them. It actually takes quite a while to do this. Well, the date's wrong on it, so we will change the date at some point. Because it's the 17th, not the 11th of July when we got this back. Oh yeah, we did actually acquire it on the 11th of July. But we did kind of shoot this on the 17th of May. So this is just how slow May was. So we're going to Control Alt. Okay, Control Shift. Okay, maybe not, because it crashed, which is typical. You know, the only thing I hate about it is because it crashes a lot. Well, this is why I fast forward most of the time, because it crashes heck of a lot. So anyway, yeah, we will be shooting the Alpha Delta in the next couple of throughout June. We will shoot in Alpha Delta 100, but we will show you those as time goes on. Of course, you will see majority of the holiday and other projects as well, and then we will be shooting Kentmere 100 too, which will be seen. Also, you heard Royal Mail deliver the negatives for the Pentax MZ60 that we sent off previously. You already saw those photos. Yeah, you already saw those photos previously, early in this month of August. So those will be put in my drawer. And we'll get that episode recorded and shown at some point in September. So here we are. This is all of our pictures for May. And of course we've got the 20th of May and also the 10th of May, which was shot on Alpha Delta 100. Which, I know, 3 months these been sat in my fridge. I really can't believe these have just been sat in my fridge for 3 months. Huh? By the time I sent them off. Anyway, I'm going to fast forward and So, that is it. Thanks so much for taking a look at me editing them. We've visually done that. Put them into our folder for film photos to print. As you can see here, each one of these photos that you've seen on social media, on my socials, once or twice before. Just every single one of these you have seen on the socials, all of these will get printed when I have the cash. Of course, you can see that they're still being rendered from out of my folders of my film. All these are JPEG now, so they can get sent to the lab and get printed. I'll do it all at once because I can do that. There's about 129 so far that I narrowed down from various different roles. And yeah, I love every single one of these photos. And we've got photos here from the newest roll that you've seen. This is from the newest roll. Just love this image. So it's kind of similar to our other roll from the 75 to 300. Okay, it's not exactly the same, but similar. But I do kind of like this sort of esque. This is what original Wolfen's for, technically, landscape and stuff. But it varied so much over the time for original Wolfen that it was just so. It just gave so different results. Sometimes it's like this, sometimes it's like this, and you're just like, what? But yeah, it just gave so much different results, original Wolfen, that it was just so predictable. Glad it's over, that I don't have to shoot that much of it anymore for the rest of this summer, that I can start off with other rolls like Alpha Delta 100 and sending them off to the lab, getting those processed so I can actually take a look at what we've done, because one of these rolls of the Pentax MZ was during the May time, May 10th, and I want to take a look at what that gives us. And of course, talking about all from our previous roll where we shot during the holiday in June, which has pictures like this and this on it. So these two pictures are on the negatives here. So in this box, will be those two negatives. Well, photos actually on the same roll, if I recall. So this will be in storage now until I can get around to rendering them. Well, storing them into where it's supposed to be. I'll put a note saying Pentax MZ or roll film, so I know what's in here. Of course, we'll end up with a Canon, which is these photos. But this is for the Pentax, which was previous episode, so that's Pentax. And this is the Canon. This is the third roll that was shot on the 17th of May. Then you will see the 20th of May. in the next episode. I did a bit of a schedule change. This is the 24th of August. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, and of course, I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye. Also, check out the photos after, because they're pretty decent. Dream a ring, leave a car, slide a